I'm standing in front of a display of MG, TA, and TB Tickfords. These are specially coach-built automobiles built by MG Motor Car Company, who would send the chassis with a rudimentary set of wings and windscreen, a box for the driver. They'd send them over to Newport Pognell, the home of Solomon & Sons, who would install the Tickford coachwork, which you'll see displayed on these cars. MG also built SVW models, and some of those models had Tickford coachwork also. These are TA and TB. They were built in 1938 and 1939. There were 320 Tickfords built, the small Tickfords, the TA, TB. 279 of them were TAs and 57 of them were TBs. The particular interesting part about the Tickford coachwork is that it has a fold-out windscreen, it has roll-up windows, it has a 3-position DeVille coupe. You'll see these cars have them partially open. They came with many options, such as radios, cigar lighters, all kinds of instrumentation, quite different than the post-war T-Series. The differences between the TA and TB is well known. The TA had a MPJ-G engine. The TB had the first of the XPA-G engines found in the TCs, TDs, and TFs. The name Tickford comes from Tickford Abbey, and some of the buildings where Solomon & Sons built Tickford coachwork were part of this abbey, and that's where the name Tickford came from. The Tickford folding hood originally was a cranking device on early 20s cars, which allowed someone to crank the hood up and down rather than the manual like you see on an MGA. The little medallion that you see on the Tickford owners was designed based on previously done Tickford medallions, hood ornaments. The swan is used because there are 2 rivers that meet in Newport Pognell. The swan was used in a badge that was designed by a Bert Thickpenny, who designed Tickford coachwork in the 30s, and this was used later on Aston Martin cars, which had a swan in relief and Tickford coachwork underneath. And so it's an amalgamation of badges that have been used related to Tickford, is where it came from, the colors and the swan and Tickford coachwork. We have 7 at this point. We expect 3 more, and it'll probably be the largest grouping. It is at 7, the largest grouping of the TA and TB Tickfords that I've seen in 20+ years. It's really quite outstanding. Another unusual thing, Lynn Starr has this gorgeous 2-tone blue. That's a TB Tickford also. It's TB 440. My car is 437, and we must have left the factory about the same time.
This is a 1938 TA Tickford. It is a custom-bodied MG produced by Solomon & Sons in London. And what the MG factory sent front end and the chassis to Solomon & Sons, they designed and hand-built the rest of the car. And of course, the wood interior, roll-up windows, the fancy top. This section rolls back to here, and then the rest of it goes down. There were TAs and TBs, Tickfords. This particular car had a poured Babbitt engine in 1938. When the TB is basically the same car, but the engine is like DC. It's not a poured Babbitt. You know, it's a lubrication system centralized here, toolbox. There's two toolboxes, one on each side, double layered. So there's actually four toolboxes, or 4 layers of toolboxes in there. So that would be one difference between TA and TC.